Hello everyone and welcome to game number 2 between Foggy and Anima. Game number 2 taking place here on, well, Echo Isle, a map that generally favors human players, but we'll see if Anima does go for that fast expansion. We didn't see that expansion in game number 1, and we saw a rather old school rifleman tactic with casters that really didn't work out well once we saw Foggy get to bears. 4 or 5 bears at tier 2, able to tear apart all of those medium armored units, and especially without the support of slow. Normally, you need to get those rifle casters with slow so the bears can't get to your riflemen. Because the bears, even though they do move a little bit slower, they were able to get within combat range. Their superior hit points and their superior damage finally took its toll, as Foggy is now up 1-0. Moving over here, you can see Foggy setting up that Ancient of War over here at the 3 o'clock position. Meanwhile, Anima is going to be finishing up that farm and getting that Archmage. No big surprise here, as we also see the wall in from Anima to protect all of his peasants, just in case the Demon Hunter or Warden decide to make a quick visit. Back across here, you're going to be looking at the Demon Hunter and Archmage in this matchup. It looks as though Anima does not want to do anything too strange or out of the ordinary in game number 2, since he is currently down 1-0. So far, though, we are going to be looking at the Archer, popping out of this Ancient of War, firing a quick arrow, as the Ancient of War is going to be eating a tree, which I do believe is tree cannibalism. I do not know why Night Elves condone this, but then again, if fish eat fish, isn't that cannibalism as well? Anyways, Ancient of War going to move back. It is going to uproot itself. What is going on here? Going to turn around attack as the Archer doing a very, very quick run around here. This is rather strange. Not quite sure what Foggy was hoping to really do, as you now see the units all running away. I think Foggy actually had a bit of a misstep here. This is not your typical strategy or how you want things to go down. Going first straight after that Renegade Wizard, 30 to 39 damage per attack. Footman now joining in on the fight, as we do have one Forest Troll Shadow Priest. Meanwhile, down across here, Archmage with the 5-3-3 creep camp. He will just get shy of level 2 here, as the Demon Hunter should be able to get to level 2. There you go. He does have a Ring of Protection +3, which is about the same as level 1 evasion. But then again, a Talisman of Evasion would not be nearly as useful as Ring of Protection +3, but the Demon Hunter is most likely going to sell that item back anyways. Demon Hunter now chasing after the Footman, but the Footman does have enough hit points to most likely survive any sort of damage that the Demon Hunter really wants to deal. You can also see the Town Hall is being constructed, so we are looking at perhaps a little bit of a longer game this time around. Archmage runs over, drops a Water Elemental, and the Archmage may want to reconsider. It does not want to lose its precious mana. There's the mana burn, and Anima not really considering what was happening there. Foggy most likely just saying, you know what, I can afford to do this. I can't believe you're actually going to let me get free shots off onto your Archmage. I do have level 2, and I have a Ring of Protection +3. That gives me some very big advantages, as you now see him going after the units again. All right, Footman now turning back around. There is a Forest Troll Shadow Priest going back after the units. Another mana burn onto the Archmage. Archmage down to sub 40 mana, or sub 50 mana again. You're going to see the Water Elemental hiding itself off over here. It doesn't want to give any more experience, as the Archmage now heads off to the top left. There is another mana burn again, 150 mana lost so far. And this all could have been averted if Anima just decided not to chase this Demon Hunter. Back across over here, more hiring has come into play as well. You can see the Wisp making its way over. Forest Troll Shadow Priest trying to run away. You can also see one Arcane Tower has so far almost gotten finished, as you now see damage being added. All right, Peasants should really be on auto repair right here. Is it going to finish in time? Yes, it will. Arcane Tower straight up onto the Forest Troll Shadow Priest. Beautifully done. Auto repairing as the Footmen are now trying to engage here. All right, more and more damage being added across. Archmage unable to defend because of earlier damage dealt by the Demon Hunter. Lone Footman getting picked off here as Anima. Anima not doing nearly as well as he did in his previous match against Hawk. There goes a lone footman there. There is a bit of denial, but the Demon Hunter looks as though he's going to be able to finish off some more units. The big question is, though, whether or not Foggy can make up the economic advantage that Anima is slowly gaining. There goes another footman, but this time Demon Hunter does get a bit of experience. Forest Troll Berserkers trying to throw axes at a building until it gets taken down. That is no easy task, mind you, especially while peasants are trying to repair it. Back across over here, Demon Hunter going after some more units, and Anima doing a good job with the pathing, now doing the small things right to get the win, but it is more in of a comeback scenario. You want to get a lead and build on it whenever you are playing WarCraft 3, and that is just not what we're seeing here. Foggy is still slightly ahead, but the economic advantage may switch in favor of Anima, at least for a little while, until we get to Tree of Ages and perhaps get that second hero. I am surprised by the timing of the Tree of Ages. I would have thought that the tech would have been much further along by now, as the Forest Troll Berserker is going to be backing off. Now, the Archmage still sitting at level 1, not at level 2, needs to clear out the mercenary camp at the 9 o'clock location to really be able to spend the additional gold that he is getting. That is going to be the problem right now. Ooh, Archer down to 54 hit points. 1 fireball, two, and a footman strike. There it goes. Level 2 now on the Archmage. Another mana burn should be coming in. There's that Brilliance Aura, as the Archmage does have Boots of Speed and is able to get away from that Demon Hunter with a pathing based off of this footman here. All right, Forest Troll Berserker gonna get taken out, but Foggy had the Tree of Life. I didn't even consider the fact that Foggy was going to be trying to expand as well. Archmage needs to run around the corner. It needs to be able to drop a water elemental and do it quickly. That's going to be the problem. If a mana burn does go down here, it is going to be a very, very devastating blow as more damage is being dealt once again. All right, Archmage down to, 56 hit points, off to the races, and will be able to head back home. Level 3 now on the Demon Hunter, as the Demon Hunter looks to finish off a footman. He tried to hide behind a sheep, was unable to, and almost denies. Whoa! Almost denies the Forest Troll Berserker, and instead loses his Archmage and the Forest Troll Berserker as well. Any hope that Anima had on building an economic advantage is now completely out the window. Demon Hunter is out on the field. He is able to clear out creep camps if necessary. He's able to do a lot of damage. Archmage being forced to use his additional gold to hire the Archmage at the tavern, who is currently now low on hit points. Back down across over here, Footman doing a good job of working as a platoon to keep the lower hit point Footman healthy enough to run back home. All right, one tower did end up getting destroyed. You got to remember, the Arcane Tower does not deal much damage. The Arcane Tower only does 8 to 10 damage. The big damage that it deals is that arcane feedback, as it looks like Anima once again wants to go into perhaps Riflemen or Mortars. Anima has sped built there. There is that keep. We are getting masonry upgrades as well. Meanwhile, Lumber Mill and Dual Ancients of Lore coming into play off over here, as the Demon Hunter doing some, glaive dulling on a blacksmith. It looks as though this is going to be able to get it taken down here in just a moment. Ogre Mauler taking a little bit of damage, now decides to back up. He wishes that he was within range to help with that blacksmith, but that is just not the case. Meanwhile, back in the center portion of the map, Panda now picked up by Foggy. Panda with that Breath of Fire, very, very deadly. Breath of Fire has been known to blow down, a number of guard towers and arcane towers here. So what is this Panda looking to do? Is he going to be able to actually deal the necessary damage here? Just constantly attacking. Meanwhile, back off to the north, Demon Hunter going after some of these units. And there is just multiple battles and multiple things happening all at the same time on these maps. I gotta remember how much I like these particular tournaments, because even though sometimes you have high-level players at the end of major or smaller tournaments, they've played a marathon session, so they're not going to be nearly as fresh. Anima and Foggy both right now showing how fresh they really are, being able to, Foggy, 1, 2 Forest Troll Shadow Priest getting taken down as the Demon Hunter comes in for a mana burn again. Panda does have enough. He could just turn around and almost Breath of Fire half of those peasants to death, as the Footman now down to 188 hit points. Arcane Sanctum gonna get a little bit of damage there. As you can see, the Panda does have enough mana for one more Breath of Fire if necessary. All right, Dryads now joining in on the fight. Dryads are gonna be big on damage. Panda could come in with a Breath of Fire. Why not? There you go. Gets to level 4. Almost it did take down one peasant at least, causing the level up right there, as the second Arcane Sanctum is going to get destroyed. Demon Hunter falls as well. Mana burn as well, as the Demon Hunter is going to be forced to pull back here. Panda low on mana. Is he going to get taken out? No, he is not. He is currently trying to run away. Demon Hunter very, very low on hit points. Dryads are all right here, and the Demon Hunter needs to heal, but decides, you know what? I'm going to risk it. I'm going to stick around in this fight just a bit longer, take down more peasants, as the Panda now inching its way towards level 2. Demon Hunter off over here. We're still looking at the fight. They're trying to poke apart and catches Rifleman in transit. All right, Rifleman could get taken down. Panda low on hit points. Demon Hunter low on hit points. Ogre Mauler in that front position, and it looks as though the Naga Sea Witch could have been taken out. Drinks a potion of healing with a Dryad Spear in the air. All right, back off to the north. What is going on here? And you can see that Foggy finds a completely open human base. This is absolutely hilarious. Both the Demon Hunter and the Panda are low on hit points, but they're going to be able to survive. All right, take a look at this. Ogre Mauler down to 55 hit points there. Dryads. Oh, this could be what is Anima thinking? Is the Archmage going to get taken down? Archmage could get taken down. No, Potion of Healing. It looks as though the Naga Sea Witch is going to get taken down instead. Archmage down to 225 hit points after using a Potion of Healing, as you now see more peasants getting taken out as well. All right, Forest Troll, what are we going to see here? This is still going to be rather strange. A little bit more damage coming in. Rifleman trying to finish off some of these units. Panda now open up. And are we going to see perhaps a Forest Troll Shadow Priest? Damage now being added back over here. This is a mass Dryad army, and the mortar teams do need to make their way out in order for anything to really happen. All right, Rifleman now pops out only to see unfavorable numbers on his side. Caster now trying to run back over here. Naga Sea Witch resurrects in time only to see the Demon Hunter in position, and a massive number. Oh wait, did they cancel the mortar teams? All right, canceling of the mortar teams right there. That's exactly what they needed, but perhaps they wouldn't be able to get back into the base in time and would have just fed more experience. This is a big deal, as we now see Foggy with the economic and tech advantage. I believe that we are at Tree of Eternity. Yes, we are. Bears are going to be making their way out here. Naga Sea Witch completely surrounded, as the Demon Hunter now trying to get away gets a rejuvenation, as the Naga Sea Witch may get taken out right here. All right, Naga Sea Witch completely surrounded. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability was transferred, but not used. All right, Anima getting completely picked apart by mass Dryads. Archmage now using the Scroll of Town Portal in order to get away. There's the teleport. Where are they going to go? As the workshop does get taken down. Now, the army of Foggy right now does not have that much ability, or have enough ability to deal damage to buildings. The Druids of the Claw are not in bear form. Dryads are only dealing piercing damage, so the Druids of the Claw are the main damage dealers for this. 20 to 26, Riflemen still being trained. Always strange when I see a Rifleman with a blue cloak being trained out of, well, a red barracks. Back across over here, Demon Hunter looking to try and finish this off. Rifleman accidentally canceled, it appears. Rifleman still continuing this fight here. There's a rejuvenation onto that Demon Hunter once more. Bears are now joining in onto the fight off of the dual Ancients of Lore. And it looks like, yes, the barracks will get taken down. Slow push inside this location here. Bears trying to destroy the farm and getting into position. There goes a Rifleman, as the Panda is not going to be able to do very much. Naga Sea Witch correctly repositions her spawning location inside of this wall here. Peasants need to do some massive repairing, as the Arcane Tower will finally fall. Dryads, Bears constantly fighting. Naga Sea Witch in the backfield here, not looking very good at all. as the Archmage is going to be looking to hire up a whole bunch of mercenaries to join in on this fight. Panda still in position. Dryads, Lightning Shield right here. Abolish Magic. There goes a Water Elemental. And the Dryads now looking to finish off this one Archmage with the complete surround. However, as you guys know, well, Dryads are relatively low on hit points and are not able to deal that much. All right, Demon Hunter now goes up to 5. Panda has a Scroll of Town Portal just in case things get dicey, as the units are now looking to back off here. Ogre Mauler, Forest Troll, Shadow Priest, Naga Sea Witch in the back trying to finish off a Dryad. Looks like she'll be able to escape, as the Panda is still in a little bit of trouble. Another Naga Sea Witch the Naga Sea Witch finally using the Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, and the Panda saying, you know what, things are not looking that good, let me teleport out of here. I have the economic advantage, I have the army size advantage, I have the hero advantage, I have economic equality, and that, I believe, is going to be the beginning of the end. Far too much for Anima to really easily surmount and overcome. I don't believe Anima realizes the size of Foggy's army. The fact that it is has a majority of bears, allowing mana on these bears to completely heal back up the entire Night Elf army. Also, the Moonwells the Moonwells are all maxed out, so Anima is not even making Foggy manage his Moonwell usage at all, and that's going to be a problem. We are only going to be at half day if Foggy decided to just push right now, do a push, teleport back to home at nightfall, heal back up, and push again immediately. His army would be nearly impossible to defeat. All right, let's take a look. The Demon Hunter looks like he wants the tome. Yes, he does go ahead and read it. Why does the blind hero always read tomes while the Archmage does not? It looks like the Archmage is not nearly as studious as the blind student. Back across over here, let's take a look. Archmage is getting resurrected. Demon Hunter coming across here. I believe the GG should be coming in just a moment. You can see resurrection time here. Demon Hunter, Panda, right on the money for level 4. Breath of Fire there again. The bears are upgraded to 2. Far too many upgrades. And now the economic advantage is going to belong to Foggy as well. 79 over 80 compared to 73 over 78. A lot of gold just being lost here. You can see the casters are trying to engage back once more. Are we going to see... No Staff of Preservation. That actually does surprise me. Scroll of Town Portal. Bear going to get taken out as well. And Anima, that does come as a surprise. So the Archmage was resurrected back at the tavern. Massive repairs underway. Masonry upgrade level 1 having a lot to do with that particular save. But Demon Hunter, Panda picking up, there's a Staff of Preservation. Demon Hunter may pick up a Potion of Healing. No, picks up the Orb of Venom. And now we are going into Chimeras. Chimeras now looking to be added. Some people tell me that it's pronounced Chimera. It's a CH. No, I always thought it was Chimeras. I guess it depends. British English versus American English. As we now are going to have a giant fight in the massive center. All right, bears are in position. Breath of Fire, Drunken Haze across the entire back line. All those casters so slow. Dryad should be able to easily abolish magic that Water Elemental. There it goes as well. Panda out of mana. Could have thrown down another Drunken Haze there. Panda picks up a tome. Are we going to see anti-magic potion? Oh, there's the ward. And the Clarity Potion still on that Panda. Scroll of Healing now being added as well. There is a quick roar as well. Are we going to see a Staff of Preservation? Yes, we are. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, catching some of the units again, but not slowing down everything nearly as enough. Bears trying to get into that front position. Spellbreakers stealing the roar, but the Spellbreakers themselves cannot have roar, thereby not making it that nearly as useful as it is for the bears as it is for the Dryads. I believe casters may have roar. No. All right, I take it back. Ogre Mauler still looking to join in here. Anima doing a great job, but Foggy now finally going into high upkeep, saying to himself, you know what, I need to finish this game before the hero levels start to even out. Level 5 versus level 3 is a very big hero difference. Level 7 versus level 6 is not going to be nearly as big of a difference, as the Archmage now going to get to level 4 with that level 2 Brilliance Aura for all of these casters. Naga Sea Witch has a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. So does the Archmage. Both of them now ready to fight. 72 versus 89 supply. Chimera's gonna be ready to go. And that Water Elemental doesn't even need to be abolished any longer. It is simply going to melt at the hands of these Chimeras here. 69 to 117 damage. Oh, that Forest Troll Shadow Priest doesn't even know what's going to hit him. As we see another Chimera come in. All right, Ancient of Wonders coming in. Bears, and this is going to be a trap. This is a trap of epic proportions. Sorceress is now trying to come back out here. And here comes the Chimeras. 4 Chimeras ready to go. Staff of Teleportation comes in, and Anima says GG. Foggy taking the series 2-0. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys are enjoying my cast of the Ting Invitational. If you guys cannot wait, please definitely check out ESL's coverage as well. Todd doing a great job along with Back to WarCraft people as well. Thanks for Todd and Neo and Back to WarCraft for covering and making this event at all possible. It does make my WarCraft 3 life a little bit more enjoyable as well.